Hi guys, Denny here. I'm not going to talk much. We'll just jump into how I transform this dark skin beautiful girl into a tonsil. Yeah, we'll start by cleaning using the Ghanaian micellar water and facial wipes. I double clean and then use tone. I think this from Cosaris. But before that, I always make sure I dry whatever I've done on the skin first before going to another step or using another product. Yeah, so then I use my hand to massage it into the skin. I always prefer using my hand. I always prefer using the brush to apply the product and then use my hand to massage it into the skin. From there, I use the second moisturizer to add more hydration. Then I use a mattifying primer. No, I first use the F poreless primer. Then I use the classic mattifying primer on top. Then I went straight into foundation. I used two foundation shades, one being a darker shade. I think the darker shade is V Beauty in Ghana. The lighter shade is Too Faced Born This Way. I can't remember the shade, but I'll leave it in the description box. So I use the darker shade in the outer parts of the face and then the lighter shade somewhere in the middle part. Then I carefully blend everything into the skin. As you can see, I'm not really doing much. I'm just trying to distribute the products and then blend. I use the darker shade as like a cream contour to contour the nose. Yeah, with the same brush. I carefully blend everything, making sure there is no harsh line. Then went into cream blush. Yeah, I love cream blush. I think this is from the Sunbeam Beauty palette. Yes, I use one of the cream blush shades using a beauty blender. Then highlights using the Born This Way concealer in chestnut. This particular, I don't know what came over me. But on a normal day, I might not use this much. But I was able to blend everything carefully using my beauty blender. then I'll set it. But before I set, I make sure I use the same beauty blender to blend the same spots to make sure that there are no creases before I set. Using this brush from Colorbox Cosmetics, and then the same Sun Moon Beauty palette to set. I normally use like baked powders, like pressed powders, to set before I use powder. I did the same to the other side too as well. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and then do ask any question, and I'll make a video or reply. I'm very bad at this voice over thing, but I think with time, I'll be okay. So from there, I use a bigger, fluffy, dense brush to set the remaining parts of her face, leaving her like contoured parts. I don't know if you get me, because that particular place I'll be using either a bronzer or a powder to shade darker to set that particular part. Yes, that's how it's going. So I use the Juvia's Place and the Morphe bronzer. I'll leave the shades in the description box. As you can see, everything is coming back together. When we started, it was looking a bit here and there, but yep, everything will be fine. I use the same bronzer to do her nose contour. What I do for the nose contour is that I use like the same shade, like that V part into the brows. Then I use the residue, like I extend the residue to the tip of the nose. I don't like really contour, because as you can see, she has like a beautiful nose already, so I don't want to do much. Then straight to blush. This brush is from Annie Beauty, Ghanaian brand, and then a brush from Colorbox as well. To add a little bit of I love blush. Who don't like blush? I can't talk. But I love it though. In after she was talking, and like we say, because she kept her face straight so that I don't end up bending. So it's time to set using a loose powder. With this particular part, I love to use powder puff and try other powder puff. I think this same puff is from Colorbox as well. I get it. And the powder is L'Oreal Mercier, and I mix L'Oreal Mercier and RCMA together to set. I always love the effect it gives me. And funny enough, this is what I do with all skin type. And that may be a harsh line or any sort of polish. Polish. So I'm now coming to bake. I'm not really a fan, so I don't really do it much. And even with the baking, sometimes I try to blend in the edges and then leave the inner parts only. I do the same thing to the forehead, the chin, and then I think the nose, that's line. I'm going to do it now. The nose, you just want to make the nose more pointed. Then I want you to blush again, just to blend in the edges between the highlighting and the into the eye. We start by applying an eyeshadow base. This is from Juvia's Place in shade 1. always do not use this kind of brush, else you suffer. Use like a pointed, like more detailed, like or fluffy blending brush. I don't know what came over me this day, but it did the job though. Then for my transition shade, I use the Annie's Beauty brown palette. I love this palette a lot. This palette, like, I'm going to see for yourself the magic I'm going to create with this palette. And I did the same to the other eye as well. Then I use a more darker shade in the same brown palette to like intensify that particular part I'm doing. So I want to get my transitions right, so I always go after the next shade just to make sure it doesn't really look weird. So I did the same to the other part as well. Then I went into a more darker shade. I think this is the simplest eyeshadow you can ever do, or that I have ever done. In fact, it's the simplest eyeshadow you ever see on the video. Yes, so after doing the outer V parts, make sure you blend, because blending is the key. I went into a detailed fluffy brush using this Morphe. No, this is not Morphe, this is from Revolution. Palette. I used this pigment at the crease region. Did the same with the other part as well. Make sure everything is well blended in. Then I used another pigment from the Luster palette. Then went back into the bronzer, blend all the edges together to make sure everything is making sense. Went into the brush I used to set under the eye to dust off the fallen pigment, just to make sure my hand doesn't touch it for it to stain the skin. Save time, I did hair right brows off camera. So sit back and enjoy how I did hair left brows using the Davis number 3 pencil. Always make sure your pencil is well sharpened. With that, you always end up getting like good strokes. You guys, pardon my head. I look homeless in this video. Just pardon my hair and my beard. I went into a more darker pencil from Batman, a Ghanaian brand, in the outer part of the brows. Yes, always make sure you go back and then watch what you're doing, making sure the both brows are equally the same. They should be the same as possible. Then I use the number 3 pencil. Make sure it's well sharpened and pointed to draw like natural strokes in like the inner parts. I always make sure I use my mascara wand. The brush, like the hairs, to make sure everything is looking natural. I forgot to foam the parts that I wore the lash and did the mascara. Do what was some of my videos where I did that. And the lips as well. So these are the parts I was just putting on her lip gloss. Just look at how this whole beauty had come together. So from there, to beauty. Yes, so this is the end of the video. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye bye.